Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. I have finally taken the invitation to have a comment about Pastor Ezekiel crusade that was held in Kasarani. And I have decided that I'm going to use Karl Marx philosophy that religion is an opium of the people. This quote has been misconstructed for quite some time. Different philosophers, of course, trying to get different versions of it. But I'll try to confine myself to the question of religion. I maintained that for the first time, our politics, religion was successfully used in our 2022 campaigns. The German philosopher and political critic of the political economy, and is also a journalist, spoken more about this. On Sunday, Pastor Ezekiel held a crusade in Kasarani. If you look at the photos, I think I have gone to Kasarani thrice. One was last year when Raila Odinga was announcing his presidential bid. The other one, I went, I think, a football match. That was before last year. And I also attended William Ruto's inauguration in the same field. And for those who know, Kasarani, if the podium is on the other side of entrance, if you pan, haijaija to that level. The capacity is around 70,000. But on Sunday, if you could pan the camera on circle 360 degree span of the camera, you could find people full in the stands. To my surprise, I did not see buses being ferried from different places going there. And I did not see even adverts on TV anywhere, or billboards here in Nairobi. Maybe mimi ndio, I don't move sana. But I did not see. So the question here is about even if an artist or a football match there cannot attract that much of an audience. I've tried by the way to peruse even the services there. I think that man has a big following, very huge following, even back in Mombasa, the Mombasa-based man of God. I want to confine myself and use Karl Marx theory to draw some very important observations from what is happening in this country in relation to religion and politics. Why is this equally important? It's because our political science 101 here in this country is selling a message of hope to the oppressed or to the hopeless. Because you always tell people you always talk to someone who is suffering. That is the person that politician speaks to. Because anyway, that they are the majority. I like Pastor Ezekiel because of the fact that he tries to integrate the religious messages, religious sermons with honest political messages. Because that to me is what the people need. I want you to listen to this couple of clips. I think I gathered them.
Then someone comes, whether it is Azimio or UDA, you come, they vote you in. Remember, they are looking for something. They are not looking for someone. And you give them good words and they vote you in. And you don't give them what they want, and what they want you've not understood. They will come for you.
So what Pastor Ezekiel is doing there is he's telling people the reality. Even though he's talking about Raila and Ruto. By the way, you cannot frame Karl Marx theory of religion is an opium of the people. It only makes sense with the politics in it. That's the flesh in it. And I will explain it equally by just using the simple theory of what happened during the Industrial Revolution, where he said that laborers that were working for the business owners during Industrial Revolution were suffering because they worked for long, small pay, but few people at the top are the ones that benefit, the business leaders. But because the business leaders had control about on other aspects like education, they could be taught that education is becoming obedient to the law, and religion and the other aspects, they successfully used religion to make sure that the voices of the laborers that were oppressed could not be heard. I've just tried to give it a small aspect because it's a wide spectrum that I cannot look at it all. So let's understand that opium, because it will help us draw the conclusions that I want us to get from this. Opium is a depressant drug, and it is a drug that it is a stimulant, that it slows down messages traveling from your brain to your body. He viewed, and in that, he's actually saying, Karl Marx said, that religion is an escape route of the people, and it makes the people to buffer from the realities. It makes you forget. Ni kama mtu ambaye akona shida, unachukua, let me take a painkiller so that I forget about it. That was his premise. And so with us here, you will also do a very good criticism of whether that's where our country is. Are we in a country where we have our problems, but we just want to forget about them? Maybe. But that does not mean that the problems have ended. He's saying, one of the part that I like most, religion is the sign of the oppressed creature and the heart of a heartless world and the soul of a soulless condition. The abolition of religion is the illusionary happiness of the people. The abolition of religious as the illusionary happiness of the people is the demand of the real happiness. Oh, that is what the politicians should know. The millions of people gathered there are demanding the real happiness. Oh. That's the message. I should get it. All those people, the 55,000 people that are gathered there, are looking for real happiness. And real happiness, because they are object. They are actually oppressed. Karl Marx said this. He's not calling religion a painkiller, but is a product of the oppressed or the pained people. Distress that people express in religion is real. It prevents people from doing anything effective to remedy their condition. I like this. The distress expressed in religion is real. The problems people speak about, the millions, the number that turned out there, they went there expecting a reprieve, a change, a sigh of relief, a real happiness. And that's what Karl Marx says. There is this part that I like most. That the distress that people express in religion is real. People have problems. That's what we simply say. That's what Karl Marx said. And so, it is not about the personality of Ezekiel. It's not about, I've really tried to look follow his sermons. That man is powerful. That man is powerful. This evening I was talking to a gentleman, Kevin, I attended it, and oh my, it's powerful. I don't know if you are a subscriber here and you attended it. You can also give us feedback down there. How is it? And that is just the premise of Karl Marx, that we are weak. We are weak. But I want you to get this point. For different cultures, the Kenyan people must wake up, because we are in a dispensation, or we are in a century where religion has successfully been used to justify and legitimize political power. Oh, I need to say, it was used as a campaign tool. I'm not forgetting. Yes. While political messages were questioning, as the Kenyan people would have the privilege of asking track record, personality traits, and what so and so have done in the past, that all is whitewashed by one statement that, okay, this is a holy. And another writer says, when a king proclaims his rule is divine by God, religious offers legitimating powers to that king. And when a king says we are going to war, but it is a holy war, it has successfully been used to legitimize power. I don't know whether you agree with that. Yeah, this seemed all over the world for thousands of years, not just about Kenya. And so that's why I say that we need to come out and also understand. The good thing here is that as much as religion has the potential of, the leader can use it to justify power, but Karl Marx said that it has also a social function. And the social function is that it also has a liberating force. The potential, why it has a liberation force is because it has the potential of putting the masses together. Yes, it has that potential. And it can be used as a means of social control. Imagine if we were to avoid all that whitewash and pull that million people and tell them we want to ask these questions. Okay? We need to be careful and be vigilant that we don't get to be just taken as an opium of the people. We do not fall into the trap of Karl Marx theory. Because the upper part of the society has always used religions as a means of controlling the lower part of the society. It's actually a catalyst of change. Why am I saying this? We must make sure that we don't suppress political pledges of the oppressed. I maintained in my analysis that the clergy that was so active at the political electioneering period, at the campaigns, directing the masses to vote for X and reject X, should also come and join the social change push to ask the questions. They are the ones who should be asking why Hustler Fund was supposed to be 0% and we are now talking of 8%. Those are the people that should be asking those questions. And the conversation about alternate religion should not be whitewash. You need to rise in your feet and ask the real questions. I don't know what to take on this. Whatever happened in Kasarani is a big political message. It's a big message that Kenyan people are oppressed. And religion is a sigh of relief to them. So it doesn't show, yes, I know, I understand it has been constructed different quarters of this country is going to God, this country is a God of, is a country of, Is it Christianity also? But other people have also said we're in a secular nation. But secular nation is not Ruto nation. Ruto nation is a gospel nation. We are not fighting gospel this. This is just telling, integrating the religion with the social change messages, because that perhaps is what this country needs.